Who's scruffy looking?
Welcome back to the Talking with My Hans channel, everybody. This is new, huh? Star Wars Squadrons gameplay dogfight on Sissubo. This is something that I've wanted to do for a while. This is something that I had in mind way before Squadrons was even released back in August when we knew this was coming out and had not been released yet. I had in mind I wanted to do live commentaries for multiplayer matches of this game. Obviously, this is dogfight on Sissubo, but, you know, if you remember back to when YouTube was at its peak, and for me, YouTube was at its peak, I like to think in 2008, 2009, 2010, maybe even into 2011, and if you remember the games from those times, that's Modern Warfare, that's Modern Warfare 2, that's Black Ops, that's Modern Warfare 3. If you remember back to those times in YouTube, live commentaries were in vogue. They were just the thing to do. When I was talking to one of my friends about doing this video, and I brought up Canon and Hutch and Mr. Sark and the cursed machinima, but I brought up those guys and how inspirational I guess they were to me, just watching YouTube, and they're definitely an inspiration for this series that I guess we're doing now, and that's these live commentaries, because that's what they did. I mean, that was their channel. They got millions and millions of views just because people loved listening to what they had to say about the game and about life, and it almost got to this point when it got really good where the live commentaries weren't even about the game. Like, they were just talking about their life and what was going on, and, you know, they talked about issues that everyday people have. I remember seeing Anders used to talk about his girl issues and his life issues and stuff like that, and that was just so different at the time, and now they've kind of faded away from doing that. I mean everybody on YouTube has kind of faded away from doing live commentaries, but I wanted to bring that back because I thought that was what made YouTube really cool back in the day. So that's what we're doing. We're going to run some Star Wars Squadrons games. I have a lot on my hard drive right now that I want to do live commentaries for. This is just the first of many. This is actually a game from very, very early on in my Star Wars Squadrons career. I hate that word. It's not a career. It's just a game, talking with my Hans. This isn't your career. But this is, anyway, one of my very earliest Star Wars Squadrons games. You're going to see at the end, my level is like level 3 or 4, I think. I don't even know. I think it's level 4. And you'll probably tell by the way I'm flying that I'm really, really bad. I end up finishing near the top or at the top of this leaderboard at the end of the game. But you see right there, perfect example of me being terrible at this game, just running headlong into a TIE fighter. This guy I think lives. Yeah, he lives. That's so stupid. What? I have no spatial awareness in this game, like, whatsoever. You know, this map I really love, and Nadiri Dockyards I really love, because they have lots of cover and there's space to move around. You can go in and out stuff, and you can shake people off your tail. But there's another map that I can't remember the name of for the life of me. People are probably yelling at me right now. It's the asteroid map where it's super orange, like the thing is way whacked out in orange for no reason. I hate that map because I have no spatial awareness. I just have no idea where I am. I have no idea how big my Starfighter is. And this is the A-Wing. It's the smallest TIE fighter, the smallest fighter in the game. I don't know what I'm going to do when I start playing or posting Fleet Battles games, and I can't move a Y-Wing around the dockyards and get blown up just by running into walls. But you'll see coming up, I think that there's a moment where I do run into a wall and blow up and die. But I hate that about this game. I love that it's in first person, but I just have no idea. See, right there it is. What hit me? What happened there? Why did I run into that thing? Did I glitch out? I don't even know. One of the things I hate about this game, absolutely one of the things I hate about this game, is that I just have no idea where I am. And maybe that'll come when I get better at this game. But at the moment, I really have no clue where I am in relation to other players, where I am on the map, what I am doing with my Starfighter. I just have no idea. Please comment down below if you have this issue too. Is there a sensory overload in this game? Because I'm getting that feeling. Not even just not even just like running into stuff and not knowing where you are, but like having to keep track of everything on your dashboard. Like having to keep track of where you are in relation to how much power you have. Like, is my power in engines, or is it in my shields, or is it in my weapons? And where should it be at this current moment? You know, how many missiles do I have left? How many countermeasures do I have left? How many more repairs do I have? Where are my shields right now? Where is everybody else? There's a lot to keep track of in this game, and I have to know if I'm the only one that's having a problem keeping track of everything. Please ease my mind, everybody in the comments. Please, 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 because I'm having a hard time getting adjusted to this game. Now, I have not played a single-player shooter. I have not played that sort of game in a long, long time. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 very minimally. I think I put 3 hours on that game. So I'm not in the gaming mindset, quite frankly. So I don't know if it's just me or if everybody else is having this issue too, with this overload. And then it gets really bad. Like right there, you see like missiles were locking on, the enemy's locking on to me. I don't know what to do. I'm flying around. I have no idea where I am at the moment. Very much sensory overload for these game modes. Very much sensory overload. So weird. So weird. But I end up doing pretty well this game in the A-Wing. I'll tell you what I'm running here for dogfight mode on Sissubo. Running the A-Wing, of course. I don't know why you would run anything other than the A-Wing in dogfight mode, to be quite honest with you. This guy in the TIE Interceptor, he knows what's up. He gets me. And that's exactly why you should be running the A-Wing. You see up in the left-hand corner, we got a couple of X-Wings. I don't think there was anybody running the support class on my team. There's a TIE Reaper that I've killed twice on the other team. I don't know why you wouldn't be running Interceptor or A-Wing on dogfight mode. Because when it's just Starfighter on Starfighter battles, like this game mode is, you're going to get eaten up by other players if you're not running the A-Wing. Like this guy in the Reaper, I get caught up on him and I get destroyed by a guy in a TIE Interceptor, but I've destroyed that Reaper twice. Because he's just so slow. I destroyed a bunch of TIE fighters in this game, just the regular TIE fighters, because they're slower than the A-Wing. And I get it that the X-Wings and the Y-Wings and the TIE fighters, they run heavier weapon sets. But if you are not as maneuverable as the A-Wing or the TIE fighter or the TIE Interceptor, you're going to get blasted out of the sky. Like, here's me just harassing this guy. He has nowhere to go because I can just spin on a dime and I can unload on him. See, that's the third time I've killed that guy. And I tried running an X-Wing in an earlier game, and I just couldn't do it. You get the right setup under your A-Wing or your Interceptor, and you can really, really, really run through some guys. Anyway, this game is about almost done, 25-24, really, really close right now. I think I make a push here at the end. Let's see, what are we running in this game now that we're nearing the end? I run the repairability. Not that I use it too much. I'm always too focused. That goes into the sensory overload stuff. But I do run the repairability. I run the counter seeker warheads. Not that I ever pay attention to those either, but I also run the regular straight up concussion missiles. That helped me on that one a lot. I've been experimenting with the multiple missiles, and I can't find it to consistently shoot out a lot of missiles. So that's sort of strange. I wish I could use that to be more effective, but it's just not that effective for me. I'm loving the one missile at a time. I think it deals out a lot of damage and it helps me a lot. So maybe we'll try something else in the next game, but right now this is my dogfight setup. Just the countermeasures and the regular missiles and the regular guns. But unfortunately, the Empire runs away with that one. We were really, really close to picking up the victory in that set. Just 3 kills away. If I didn't run into so many stupid metal things just out in the open, maybe we would have pulled away with the victory. However, there I am, heavy ordnance, 12 secondary weapon hits. Love, love, love using the missiles in this game. I think you got to fire off the missiles as much as you can. But unfortunately, we take the L in that one. Hey, if you want to see more Star Wars Squadrons gameplay, make sure you give this a thumbs up down in the comments. Make sure you comment so I can interact with you guys. That'll be really cool. But in any case, there's our final score, 10 kills. That's a career best for me at the time of this recording. And then 6 deaths. We got 10,000 Starfighter damage. That's really good. And we went up to level 5. Well, thanks everybody for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.